For many of us, it's graduation time, and parents all across the land are finding themselves in the fetal position, bawling their eyes out. And listen, there's no judgment here. I'm doing the same thing. My mom, she cross-stitched something special for both Kendall and Aubrey for when they graduated. Well, in true Aubrey fashion, and if you know Aubrey, you'll know that this is true Aubrey. She spilt water on hers, and it got wet. We had to take it out of the frame to dry it off, and when we turned it over, it was a crazy jumble mess of threads. There is no way that by simply looking at that mess that anyone would be able to know what a beautiful masterpiece awaited them on the other side. I feel like that is how life is and how parenting can be. We see our children for the first time on a screen in the doctor's office, and then we blink and there they are, walking across the stage in a cap and gown, receiving their diploma, and you don't have a clue where the time has gone. It seems like only seconds ago that you even found out that they were on the way. You think back to all the twists and turns that life has thrown at you, the late nights, all the sicknesses, all the projects and papers and speeches, all the book reports and all the heartaches and hormones, and all the moments that you thought that one of you weren't going to make it out without a jail sentence. You criticize your parenting and you wish you had more time to pour stuff into them and prepare them for what's to come in this next chapter. There were many times when nothing made sense, nothing went right, and you just knew that this was going to end in disaster because at every turn, all you could see was a jumbled up mess. We couldn't see the big picture. We were stuck in the details and daily decisions that could potentially end in catastrophe and cause your kids to one day sit across the room from a therapist while they work through how traumatized they are from your parenting. You pray, you trust, you ask God to do what you can't do. You remind him, which is actually just reminding yourself because he already knows that they are his children. And of course he wants the best for them. And then he reminds you that he makes all things work together for his good. They are his masterpiece, and they were created with a plan and a purpose. And even though letting them go will be the hardest thing that you've ever done, take comfort in knowing that he will order their steps because he sees the whole picture, not just the single moments that make up our lives. Today, whether it's graduation or something else in your life that you can't quite see how God will be able to turn this mess into something, remember God's word says that he makes all things beautiful in its time.